Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Persona 3 FES. In the last episode, we began our journey as Tanaka's apprentice in training. Although he may be trying to mold us into another version of himself, it actually seems like there might be more to the devilish businessman that meets the eye. Although evil in the corporate sense through dancing around legality and lying about his products to actually upsell them as much as he possibly can to increase his profit margins for his company, he's actually has a very much different personality under that big shell of a president and executive of a company. And the ego is actually very much different than what he actually shows. Although he seems like he's calm and collected, he's actually very much the opposite, scared and volatile to himself and all around him. So, with that being said, who's actually teaching who? The savvy businessman, or the spooky edgelord that is Makoto/Spooks in this adventure. So, with that being said, let's actually continue our adventures since we still got a little bit more free time until the next full moon operation. So with that, let's actually do this.
Sup, dude? So, what do you think?
About what? Yeah, about what, Junpei?
About Fuka. Yamaga, Gishi, of course. I haven't given up my hope on, if she'll join our team. Dude, her face looks so familiar. She does look kinda weak, but it only makes me want to protect her, more, you know.
Okay. We haven't met Vuka ourselves, so good to kind of know, like, an introduction to her. Okay, for the first thing of 528, let's actually hang out with Kenji, since I'm actually going to be focusing on unlocking some new, like, arcanas that we haven't actually unlocked yet. And to actually get 2 of them, we actually have all the requirements necessary other than Kenji's. So, honestly, let's get Kenji to help us out here.
Hey, Spooks. Dude, Yukari-san's pretty hot. I bet she's has really high standards. She probably won't even look at a guy unless he's really good looking. Well, it doesn't matter to me anyway. I'm not really interested in her.
Yeah, we already know. You're interested in more, like, aged women based on what we've heard from you.
Hey, what's up? I'm heading home right now. What are you doing?
Kenji seems like he wants to talk to you. Okay. Since the Empiro Jacke persona of the Magician Arcana, you feel like you're going to get along well with Kenji. Will you go meet with Kenji after school? And that is a yes.
Huh? You will? Cool. Let's go somewhere then.
Kenji seems happy. With that, let's actually hang out with Kenji. I have a feeling we're more than likely going to meet him at the Hagakure, yep, I was right, Iwa Todai Strip Mall, Ramen Shop Hagakure. Contrary to its simple appearance, the soup has a complex flavor that is accentuated by the noodles. Very specific, and it's actually kind of funny that we keep coming back here since, you know, Persona 4 and all.
Dude, I'm so sick of this.
What, life? Yeah, what are you sick of?
Life, dude? You watch too much reality TV. But yeah, I guess you couldn't say I'm sick of life.
That's kinda sad to hear. Kenji seems to agree with you.
I mean, I wake up, go to school, and listen to the lame-ass lectures, come home, eat, watch TV, and go sleep.
Dang. Very specific, like, schedule. Kenji is deep in thoughts.
Well, Spooks, that settles it. I'm gonna get myself a girlfriend.
Yeah, go for it. You can definitely try.
Thanks, dude. Soon I'll have a girlfriend just like you.
We don't have one. Kenji is getting excited. He still thinks we're going out with Yukari. I don't know why he thinks that.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and, with my secret plan, dude. I told you, right? I'm going after a teacher. I'm gonna ask her out and make her fall in love with me.
Yeah, I'll definitely see if you can try that.
Her name is Miss Canoe. You don't know her, do you? She teaches 12th grade ethics. I'm totally ace in her class. She's not the most, beautiful woman, but she's really cute. She has pretty eyes and a nice little body and,
too much information, bud. Kenji is going on and on about Miss Canoe's finer points. I don't even know if I even have that teacher.
Hey man, don't tell anyone about this, okay? You're the only one who knows.
Okay. Kenji confided you in about his plan. Your relationship is stronger now. Okay then. And with that, we get rank 3 of the Magician, since I do know where we are at now, since I did have to make sure that we rank 3 in order to actually unlock the new Arcana that we are kind of missing at the moment. And it's actually the Moon Arcana, if you guys were wondering. A mysterious voice rings in your head. And with that, here we go. Another Arcana rank at our fingertips, honestly. Thou art I and I am thou. Thou shalt have blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Magician Arcana. Which is always nice to see. And honestly, I'll take it whenever we can get some. The classmate social link has reached level 3. Your power to create personas in the Magician Arcana has grown as well, which is always nice to hear. Honestly, I'll take whatever we can get since it does help us.
Dude, I'm getting so psyched. Let's devise a plan of attack.
Honestly, I wouldn't even know the first thing to actually, you helping you date a teacher, to be honest, bud. You walked home with Kenji and talked about his plan. And with that, let's see what our friends at the dorm might be having to say to us, since sometimes they do have something. Welcome back. That's strange. The number of victims seems to be on the rise again. Apparently the decline was only temporary. Okay. Does that mean that no matter how many shadows we defeat, more will just keep coming? If that's the case, then what's the point of fighting? Yeah, what is the point then? If we do nothing, then everyone will eventually join the Lost. Our efforts have prevented the crisis from escalating. True. I guess you're right. You know, it's kinda creepy when you think about it. If we couldn't use our personas, then the whole city would be crawling with zombies. True, actually. Very, very true, actually, now that I think about that. And yeah, the zombies are definitely creepy looking, let's be honest. Who would want a whole city full of them? At least they don't eat brains, right? So, that's a plus, but it's still very, very kind of scary, to be honest. Okay, into 529, you overhear a conversation. I heard from a younger guy in the club yesterday that the 10th graders are teasing someone. What, like bullying him? Poor kid, what's his name? I don't know. All I heard is that it's really a problem. I thought our school was peaceful too, but I guess it's not so much. The first bell is rung. Very specific, so there's bullying going on at the school. I didn't know that. Okay, this is interesting. So this would happen after the whole little school scene where you actually go to the classes and everything. So let's see what's going on here. So I pretend to take a picture with my cell phone, and she freaked out and started crying, like it was the end of the world. You should have seen the look on her face. It was priceless. Oh my god. I've never laughed so hard in all my life. Okay then. Very specific. They're making fun of someone. Oh, so the morning scene was actually important. Good thing I always say whatever happens in the mornings just in case. So that's actually important then. Good to know. Don't you have anything better to do? Well, it seems like a no. Huh? Where's that voice coming from? Voice? I don't hear any other voice. What voice? I don't hear anything. I don't hear one either. Strange. What's wrong, Maki? Maki? And it doesn't even put the character's name, because apparently that girl's name is Maki, but it's still called Brunette's friend, which is kind of funny. Huh? Are you okay? Sorry, what were we talking about? I can't stand girls like that. So they're bullying someone. So that's important then to our story then. Okay then. Very, very specific. So that's got something to do with our main story then. Do we know anyone that's being bullied at the moment? For that to be relevant? Honestly, I don't know. But now that we actually have Kenji at the next rank, we can actually go and talk to him right now if he really wanted to. So let's actually talk to him.
By the way, have you ever heard about our school's gourmet king? Well, I heard he knows about more food than anyone else. People are always asking him for recommendations on where to eat. Well, I majored noodles, so there's nothing he can tell me about ramen that I don't already know. I mean, I heard he goes to Hakure and orders rice-based dishes. What a loser. I guess he's really into sandwiches now, so he's always hanging out around Palladium Mall. I wonder who he is.
You have obtained information about the Gourmet King. Okay, and now we actually have our information, so let's take our quick little fast travel to our location, to Palladium Mall. since that's apparently where we're going to meet him, and he should be very, very specific based on how he actually looks, since I think I might have seen him before. Oh no, I was thinking it was this guy, but no, it's this guy. He has black hair. Okay, so let's see him.
Don't look at me while I'm eating. You're making me feel self-conscious. You've spoiled the moment. I can't savor the flavor of my limited edition gourmet sandwich with you here.
It seems you were able to distract him from his limited edition gourmet sandwich because of your charm. Okay then.
What do you want?
Oh, what are you eating?
Oh, you're curious. Do you consider yourself a gourmet? Is that possible? A slim guy like you. Prove it. If you can pass my gourmet quiz, then I'll believe ya. What should I ask? I don't want to make it too difficult. Give me some time to think.
Okay, we'll give you some time.
Phew, I finally swallowed it. Now the quiz begins. The first question is a freebie. What's the most popular drink at the cafe over there?
Oh, you're talking about Chagall. Pheromone coffee. And also talking about zombies in the previous day. There's a zombie literally standing over by the Chagall, which is kind of funny.
Correct. Here's question number 2. What color is the mascot for Wild Duck Burger?
Oh, we've been in there. That would be green. Okay, that's easy.
You're pretty good. Question number 3. What is the secret menu item at Hagakure?
We actually know that because of, Persona 4, which is the Hagakure Bowl. Because, what was it? I forgot which character brought it up. I think it was Chie, I think, if I remember. Oh, no, it was Rise, because Rise was there before. And she told us that answer, which is kind of funny that I'm using Persona 4 knowledge to actually get the answer for this, which is kind of funny, if you really think about it.
I'm impressed. You seem to have some knowledge about food, but it pales in comparison to mine. Let's see, can you bring me something I've never eaten before? I doubt such a thing exists, though. If you succeed, then I'll accept, you as a fellow gourmet.
Okay, let's see if we have it.
What is that? A mysterious food? Give it to me.
He took your odd morsel. Oh, he took that?
This is awful. But I'm impressed. I haven't tasted something like this in all my life. I like you now.
Oh, he likes us now, apparently. Although he seems kind of, bipolar, though. He seems like he's, nice at some points, and then he, completely flips his, lid at other points. Based on how he's kind of flip-flopping, if you notice that.
We go to the same school, right? I can tell from your uniform. I'm kind of embarrassed to say this, but to you first thing, but, would you not mind standing so close to me? It's 'cause you're so thin and cool. If people start, thinking we're best friends or something, I'm going to end up, as the uncool one.
Okay, then. If you say so. Yeah, I thought your voice sounded familiar. You know what I'm here for, and hand it over. Who are you?
Well, it's you. Emergency? Hey, can you call the fire truck? Or, I mean, the...
Call the police? Yeah, I can try and call them. I don't think we have a cell phone, though. I've never seen our character bring out a phone.
Yeah, right. We think the same way.
Okay, then. Pipe down. I don't want anyone getting suspicious. Look, I have to go take care of some business, but you're Nozomi Sumitsu, right? Aren't you? Yeah, thought so. You're going to have to reconsider. I really can't let this one slide. What are you even talking about, dude? Huh. Okay, so he's got some people mad about him. Okay, good to know.
Well, that was something. Normally I would stand up to guys like him, but I'm trying to be passive nowadays. My name is, Nozomi, Sumitsu. By the way, about what I said before, maybe it's not so bad having you stand in front of me.
Okay then. Nozomi seems to have warmed up to you. You became acquainted with Nozomi Sumitsu, the Gourmet King. And with that, we officially unlocked the Moon Arcanum. So, there was a couple of ones that we were missing due to certain rank ups, so I was like, you know what, let's actually get them. A mysterious voice rings in your head. And with that, the Moon Arcana is officially now unlocked. So, honestly, I could see him being the Moon Arcana, since he kind of does have the air of, I.E. Bihara, in a way, due to how I've noticed how he acts. Because I was kind of like that, where she flip-flopped from nice and mean at different points in her story and was never the same as, like, she wasn't always nice and she wasn't always mean. She was, like, kind of flipping between both, and he kind of does that too. So you can kind of guess certain person's arcanas based on their, like, personalities if you really, like, pay attention, because it seems like they always have, like, a specific theme for the actual personality of the person that has that arcanum, which is something I've noticed. That will show how her blessing now chooses to create a persona of the Moon Arcanum. Okay. Which is nice to have. Honestly, I don't know if I've seen any Moon Arcanas yet in my, like, things I can make, but it's still nice to have. You've established a new social link, which is always nice to hear as well. I definitely like having as many social links as possible, since I would actually like to get a full run this time around, because Persona 4, we kind of ran out of time, so honestly, I hope we can, you know, get all the social links this time around.
All the arguing made me hungry. My stomach is definitely not amused. You want to tag along? Do you know who I am?
Yeah, I do, kind of. You're the Gourmet King, but,
I am called the Gourmet King. That's right. It's my little nickname. I'm Gourmet King 2009. Or was it 2010? Whatever. I know all the best places for, what?
Nozomi's stomach is growling loudly.
That sounds like a tummy emergency. This is gonna be too expensive. I'll have to treat you another time. Don't worry, I'll remember.
Okay, we'll see you later then. So he just ran off on us. Nozomi ran off. It was getting late, so you returned to your dorm anyways. Okay, into 5:30, you overhear a conversation. Hey, did you hear? That 11th grader. Oh yeah, the one who was lying on the ground this morning, right? I hope she just ran away from home. But I feel like this is the start of something big. Yeah, there might be reporters and camera crews and stuff. Huh, I don't want to deal with it. Someone ran away? The first bell is rung. Okay then. More about that bullying story in that one girl that was causing it in the first place. I don't know if we actually had her name. No, I don't think it did. Actually, now that I think about it, the brunette girl that, was, like, kind of laughing about, you know, doing something like that. Did you hear about the girl in 2E? Oh, 2E, you say? That's where Fuka is. Yeah, they haven't got a clue. Isn't that bizarre? Everyone is talking about a rumor. Okay then, a rumor about the classroom that Fuka's in.
Man, can you believe these people? So did you hear the details?
I'm not interested, or, I guess? I don't know anything about it.
Well, a girl from 2E went missing last night. This morning, they found her lying on the ground in front of the school's gates. Nobody knows what happened, and supposedly she's still unconscious.
Oh, okay then. Wonder which one. That's very strange.
Yo, Yucatan. This is a tough case, even for Junpei Yayori, ace detective.
Ace detective? Are you stupid or something? More like Stupay, ace defective. That's actually good. It's actually good. Wow. I'll give him. That's his new title, Stupay the Ace Defective. Okay then. I'm sorry, Junpei, but that was funny.
Hey, I resent that. Anyway, where have you been?
Yeah, where have you been?
I was talking to the teacher. That girl they found? I saw her yesterday on the way back from practice.
Oh, so it was one of those two. Okay then.
She seemed okay then.
Whoa. Now that's really strange.
Yeah, that is strange. Very, very strange, actually. Okay then. Very, very weird. So, she ended up, like, disappearing and, like, showing up at the school then. That's very specific. Let's see here. Since it's Saturday, we can actually go and see if we can unlock the other persona real quick. Or not persona, but arcana. So let's actually see if we can get it now, since apparently Yuko unlocks this next one.
Hey, Spooks-kun. You know at the club at Palladium Mall, right? I heard there's a monk who goes there, and he even drinks and picks fights. I can't believe a monk would do something like that. That's what I heard, at least.
You received information about a monk that frequents nightclubs. Okay, so that's the arcana that we needed to unlock. So now we know about him, and if you're wondering, he's actually the tower I don't know his name, but I do know that's the one that we needed to unlock, so now we actually have that.
Hey Spooks-kun, I was wondering, what should I do, since there's no practice today?
It seems Yuko wants to walk home together. Okay, yeah, let's hang out. Since you have Valkyrie and Persona of the Strength Arcana, you feel like you're going to get along well with Yuko. Would you like to spend time with her after school? And that's a yes. And I believe this should be, I think we're rank 4 now, so we'll be going into rank 5 then.
Great. Let's go have some fun.
Yuko seems very happy. Let's actually hang out with Yuko. I think in the last one, yeah, our like, actual, like, it went from an acquaintance to more of like an intimate relationship, so she's actually like our friend now, based on what we know. Palladium Mall. Okay, very specific place for you to want to go back to.
Hey, wait up. I'm not as tall as you, so I can't walk as fast.
Hold her hand or wait for her? Hold her hand. Let's go for it, might as well.
Hey, what?
Yuko seems surprised.
It's not that I mind, it's just I didn't think we were going out yet.
I just wanted to do that just because it was an option, to be completely honest. There's a lot of kids running around here. Oh, we ended up getting hits.
Ow?
Hello, kid. Why are you running around like a crazy madman?
Hey.
Do you know him? Yeah, do you?
Yep, he lives across the street from me.
Yuko seems to be having fun. Oh, so she knows him. That's good to know, so I'm guessing she might know all of them then if, the kid, you know, kid's with his friends, so she might actually end up knowing all of them.
It's your fault. You weren't paying attention. Miss Nishiwaki.
Okay.
How many times do I have to tell you? Call me Big Sis. I give up.
She wants them to call her Big Sis.
This is no place to be playing tag. It was okay this time, since it was me, but what if you had bumped into a stranger?
True.
Go play at the playground.
Yeah, why don't you just play in the playground? That's kind of a weird place for you to play at the mall, of all places.
You can't play there. There are 6th graders playing soccer, and they said they'll move if we, beat them in a race, but, we're only 4th graders. We can't win. So, we had to play tag here instead, Miss Nishiwaki.
Oh, okay. Makes sense, I guess.
I'll let them miss-slide this time, but only because I feel sorry for you.
That was a little mean to say to some kids.
Alright, come with me.
Yeah, let's do whatever you plan on doing. What are we gonna do? Oh yeah, she is a coach. Oh, yeah, I guess I was right then. I was gonna say she might be actually coaching them now, which is kind of funny. It is her what she does, so that would make sense. Gekkokan High School practice field. Oh yeah, this would be where the, you know, where you would actually do your track, the track class. So that's actually kind of cool that we ended up taking them here of all places.
You guys aren't supposed to be here, but today, we'll make an exception. This field is so big. If you see any strangers, run away, and boys, make sure you protect the girls. Promise?
Yeah, you might want to protect them, because high schoolers can be very, very aggressive sometimes.
We promise.
Practice until the big hand is on the 12, and don't touch anything around here. I'm gonna have a look around.
Okay, let's, what are we gonna do then?
Let's run.
Oh, there they go. Well, there they go, indeed.
Wait, come here for a second.
Yeah, what are we gonna do exactly?
Pump your arms more, and don't lift your legs so high, or you might pull a muscle.
Oh, okay. Yuko is teaching the kids how to run faster. Wait, is that really how that works?
Give it a try and believe in yourself.
Okay. Seems like he's running. Wow, he is really fast.
Check this out.
Yeah, he really is, like a speeding bullet now.
Me too. Come help me, coach.
I'm gonna win for sure.
Okay. But did she literally just told them to call her Big Sis, and they're calling her coach now?
It's worth it. It's worth it just to see the smiles on their faces. But I've never been a coach before.
Well, your team manager isn't that kind of the same thing?
Am I doing this the right thing, Spooks-kun?
It's up to you. Yeah. Do you feel like you're doing it right?
What am I waiting for?
Yuko seems really excited.
I'll do it. I'll be your coach. but I'm gonna go easy on you guys, and no one's allowed to quit either. Got it?
Seems like they enjoy it though. Got it, coach. Got it indeed.
Is that your boyfriend, coach? Is he gonna teach us too?
Maybe. I don't know.
What? Don't worry about that.
I don't know if we're gonna teach any of them, but okay then. And we can help them out as well, because we are part of the social link now, so we might end up actually helping at some points.
Think positive. If you think you're gonna lose, you will. Don't be afraid of them just because they're 6th graders. Whatever you say.
Oh, there they go. You watch Yuko as she coached the kids. Okay then.
Once they called me coach, I couldn't resist.
I thought you wanted them to call you Big Sis though.
I'm sorry. I didn't need to keep you so long. But is there any chance you'd be willing to help me train them? I only know a little bit about racing, and besides, you're pretty athletic. I'd be really grateful. Well, will you help me, please? I'll be lonely coaching them all by myself.
Yeah, we can help, I guess. You sense Yuko really trusts you. Your relationship is stronger now. And with that, rank 5 of the Strength Arcana, just like that, mysterious voice rings in your head. And with that, we gain another rank in our Arcanum. Thou art I and I am thou. Thou shalt have a blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Strength Arcanum. Which is nice. And now that we're actually halfway in, that actually makes it like we get half the benefits of actually being basically almost max rank for it. So honestly, always nice to see. The team manager social link has reached level 5. Your power to create personas of Strength Arcana has grown as well. Which is always nice to hear, honestly. It seems Yuko thinks of you as a trustworthy guy. Your relationship is becoming more intimate. So, just like that, we're now becoming good friends.
I'm sorry about last time too. I keep dragging you into these things, but I'll make up for it one of these days.
Okay, yeah, you don't need to though. You left school with Yuko. With that, let's head back to the dorms. Since we already know who we can hang out with due to it being a Saturday, so honestly, we already know where we're going.
Oh hey, did you hear the rumor going around school? People can be so immature sometimes. I mean, it's just a ghost story. Anyways, I'm not feeling very well, so I won't be able to go into the Tartarus tonight. Sorry. I'll probably just watch a little TV and go to bed early.
Okay. You'd be okay, Yukari. We weren't gonna go anyways, since I already checked, the Tartarus to make sure that Akihiko was definitely gonna join us in our next battle, and he is. But the thing is I actually had to, uninstall one of the mods that we were using. Although we still have movie portraits, the thing is the one for the outside battles is broken, and it actually shows a character we don't have unlocked, and it would be a major spoiler on who it is, so I ended up fixing that up, and I ended up getting rid of it. But we do have it for the battles still. It's just that the one that is for outside of battles is broken, because it shows a character that is not Akihiko, and let's just say it's a kid that's not been seen in the story yet. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say their name, but I can at least say what their demographic is. It's a kid. But the thing is he's not even in the story yet, as of yet. So, and I don't even know when he actually joins, to be honest. But yeah, it's completely messed up. And I tried downloading, the updated version because apparently it was supposed to be fixed, and in the updated version it wasn't even fixed, so yeah. So that is very unfortunate. But let's see how Tanaka's doing now.
Oh, it's you, Spooks. Are you free at the moment? If so, I can teach you a valuable life lesson. Free of charge, of course.
It seems President Tanaka wants to talk to you. Okay. Would you like to talk to President Tanaka tonight? Yeah, let's talk to him.
My, you're enthusiastic.
President Tanaka seems pleased, and it seems like this one doesn't require any, actual rank-up points. So it looks like this one's actually free, so he actually might end up being rank 10 first out of all other things, since it seems like we've been able to go to his no matter what, which is kind of nice. So yeah, it looks like the Devil Arcana might be our first Arcana that we end up finishing.
Today, well, we'll talk about... Oh, dear me. I just can't concentrate. I get so worked up when I picture his face.
Who are you talking about? Yeah, who are you talking about?
One of my employees. Suppose I should have seen it coming.
President Tanaka seems to have calmed down. Okay. Which employee?
There was a young man who was working for me. He was a good kid who graduated from a well-known university. But this month he wasn't able to meet his sales quota, so I docked his pay. After that, his self-confidence went down the drain. Then he just stopped coming to work.
What happened to him? Yeah, what did happen?
He probably locked himself inside his room. I don't care.
President Tanaka seems unconcerned.
I just mailed him a dismissal notice COD.
Okay.
It's his fault that the company is in the red this month. All that money I wasted on training him. It makes me sick. Just thinking about it.
How bad is it? Yeah, how bad is it?
Well, he only worked for me for 2 years, so at least I won't have to provide a pension. Oh, mercy me. Better not talk about it or else I might faint.
President Tanaka seems upset.
It's difficult growing up with no money. When you can't even afford shoes for PE class, going barefoot in the gym during winter could be torture.
Did that happen to you exactly?
I've been thinking. How would you like to model exclusivity for my company? Your innocent appearance would be perfect for camouflaging the ugly realities of the business. Thinking about it, William, you won't ever have to worry about being able to buy shoes for PE.
You sense that President Tanaka has strong feelings for you. You feel like you understand him a little bit better now. I guess. He didn't really say anything like oh wait, no, he did say something that would make us understand him. Like how he felt unmoved or undeterred by the fact that his old, 2-year-old employee that he trained up ended up, never showing back up to work and locked himself in his room. So I guess that would kind of, make us understand his personality a little bit more, but not in a good way, though. Just to be honest, a mysterious voice rings in your head. And with that, rank, 6 of the Devil Archon, I think? Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt earn blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Devil Arcana. Which is always nice to hear, even though I still don't know if there's actually any good Devil Arcanas in this game. The businessman's social link is reached level 5, so is off by 1. Your power to create personas of the Devil Arcana has grown as well. Which is good, I guess, since, as I said, I don't know if there's any good ones. All I know is that Ventala, the elephant warrior kind of thing, is one of the Devil Arcanas in this game, like he was in Persona 4. So, honestly, I didn't really use Ventala because he was only, physical-based, but in this game, physical-based personas are actually better since there's multiple different versions of physical attacks. So maybe I might be able to actually use it this time around.
Oopsie. I better get back to work. I have to reevaluate the budget. If I decide to hire someone new, it'll cost fortune to training.
I guess. President Tanaka left talking to himself. Okay, with 5:31, we already know what we're gonna end up doing since it's a Sunday, so honestly, there's only one person that we should be hanging out with since they literally are only available on holidays and Sundays, of course, so honestly, let's hang out with Maya. The messaging client is flashing. It seems like Maya wants to play Innocent Sin online with you. Since you have Naga, a persona of the Hermit Arcana, you feel like you will get along well with Maya. What will you do for the rest of the day? And that is to play our MMORPG, known as Persona 2 Online. Let's be honest. Inside Lunarvale Hospital, Maya is in the room.
Listen, Tatsuya.
Hey, Maya, long time no see.
Nowadays I just log on to MMOs with Benhead, and all today, lol. But when I was little, people said I was really cute, a real cutie. Guess I missed my chance rights. Nobody thinks I'm hot, anymore.
Okay.
Do men only want younger women? Be honest with me.
Let's see here, what are you talking about? Guys like younger chicks. Nowadays, yeah, I guess you can't say that. I don't really mind on that part, but yeah, a lot of people, there is a lot of people that do prefer younger, in which I have noticed in, today's, society. Guys like younger chicks, I guess, even though it's kind of sad.
Yeah, I thought so. Everyone knows it, but it sucks to hear for reals. Ors.
I don't know what ors means.
Fair is fair, though. I go for teenagers myself, and bad, right?
Maya seems pretty happy.
But it didn't make sense. I should know better. I teach composition. Okay, I'll be calm. I'll compose my being carefully for you.
Composition. Do we know any people with composition? Wait a minute. Oh! I think I might know who it is. Okay. So I was saying it was out of 3 different characters, because of the fact that Mr. E would either be Mr. Ikodum or Mr. Idogawa. But the thing is she brought up that he was a history teacher, so it had to be, Ikodum. So, out of that, and then we knew that was going to be one of the female teachers, and there's 3 of them that we know of, and out of the 3 ones that we do know, it would either be the math teacher, the orange-haired girl, or our homeroom teacher. And our homeroom teacher is actually a composition teacher. So, I think we might have figured out who it is. So, this might actually be Miss Terumi, the lady we met on the first day of our school, which is actually kind of funny. So, we might actually be able to learn a little bit more about her if this actually is her. We need to find more clues, because we don't know for sure, because I'm only pinpointing it due to the fact that it's very specific that it's a teacher, and that they know someone that, you know, is very, very similar to someone that is at our school. So it's very specific. So honestly, I hope we're right, because then it would actually be pretty funny.
One of my coworkers is really pissing me off. I'm trying to avoid her. We used to teach at the same grade, and we were all together all the time. It was, been a while, but that kind of thing sticks. With you, you know. Anyway, she said she was, needing some advice, but then she started bragging. Some students asked her out, and a guy she doesn't like proposed to her. Ugh. And she acts like it's nothing. OMG, right? You know, jeez. SEHs like her, she gives puppy dog eyes and goes to, and guys do whatever. She even stuffs her bra bowl.
She what? What?
You know too much, Tetsuya. But that's right. She's got, you know, fakes.
Okay then, Maya seems to be enjoying herself.
OMG for reals. I saw Miss K running in late one time.
Okay. And there's another name.
Her pants fell down and it looked like she had 4. Oh my gee. They're fake for sure. And my school is full of teachers like that. Man, Tetsuya, talking to you is better than getting a massage. Complaining online is now an important part of my days off.
Maya likes talking to you. Your relationship is stronger now. Okay then. So I do think it is Miss Terumi then. It's gotta be, based on that's another teacher's name. I think that's the lady that's kind of like coming off my head. I'm trying to remember her name. She's got like orangish hair. And she's the, she's not the math teacher, but she's the one that I can't remember the name of. And that might be her, because I remember a teacher with a K for the name for the actual, like, other teachers. Because we have Idogawa, Ikodum, the guy with the, samurai helmets, you have the math teacher, and then you have that orange-haired teacher, and then our homeroom teacher, based on all the teachers we actually have. Mysterious voice rings in your head. Or, well, Mr. Idogawa is pretty much the nurse, but he's also a teacher as well. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have a blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Hermit Arcanum. And honestly, anytime we can get that is always nice to hear. The online game Social Link has reached level 7. Your power to create personas of the Hermit Arcana has grown as well. And honestly, that's pretty fast for a Arcana like this one, to be honest. 7, this far into the game. We've been able to get, we've hanged out with her 8 times, if that says anything.
We're supposed to be fighting demons from hell, right? But after what he said, I might go to hell anyway. Well, I rented some DVDs, so later, Tetsuya. Thanks for chatting.
Maya's player signed off. He decided to log out as well. Well, honestly makes sense since she's not there anymore. Okay, for 6-1, it looks like we got Mitsuru, so let's see what's going on.
Good morning. There seems to be a sense of restlessness in the air.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it definitely seems pretty restless.
Well, I just hope it doesn't have anything to do with shadows. Akihiko said we may be receiving a new member, but we don't know when we'll be attacked. So remain alert at all times.
Oh, she's talking about Fuka, but she doesn't know that Fuka can't summon him. Like, you know, she can't fight. Okay, it looks like we actually have some story for the nighttime. If you're wondering what I did for the day, I just ended up, hanging out with Kazushi so we can start, like, you know, giving him a little bit more points. I didn't get a rank up or anything, so honestly, it was just to actually get, like, you know, a little bit of extra points. But let's see what's going on for the evening, since it looks like we actually have some main story.
Hey, Yucatan. Have you seen those posts on the student messaging board? You know how last week that girl was found by the front gates? Well, there's a rumor that it was an angry spirit from this one ghost story.
Ghost story, you say?
Hey, come on, nobody believes that stuff, right?
Well, honestly, I would like to hear a ghost story.
So what is this ghost story about?
Yeah, what is it about?
What? It's probably made up, so why bother?
I'm interested. Go on ahead and, tell us.
Yeah, I'm interested as well, I want to hear it. Looks like only one of us doesn't want to hear it. Junpei leaned forward and spoke in a mysterious voice. Okay, what you got for us, bud? What do you got, Junpei?
Good evening. Welcome to Junpei's Believe It or Don't. There are many strange things in this world. According to one story, if you get caught in school late at night, you'll be devoured by a maniacal ghost that roams the halls.
That's very specific.
The other day, this friend of mine, let's call him Shu, she said to me, Junpei, I saw something strange. He sounded serious, so I asked him what he'd seen. He said it was about the girl at 2E. He claims he saw her go into the school on the night of the incident. I couldn't believe it. She's not the kind of girl to be out at night. But Shu was white as the sheet. He insisted it was true.
Okay then.
Then it hit me. That ghost must have tried to make her its dinner. And that's why they found her lying on the ground by the gate. I felt a chill down my spine, and I broke into a cold sweat. Yes, there are strange things in this world.
Okay.
Believe it or don't.
Actually, it might be true, honestly. Because based on what he's saying, it sounds like it's actually a true story.
What do you think, Akihiko?
Yeah, what do you think?
I think it's worth investigating.
Yeah, honestly, might make sense.
Wow, I didn't know, you were afraid of ghosts, Yucatan. That's kind of funny.
That's not the first time we've had a character scared of ghost stories. We had Chie and Naoto in Persona 4 during the skiing trip, but also Chie during the time when they... What was it? It got dark out in the room because of lightning started striking the outside of the school, and then the power went out, and then you could either choose to scare her or comfort her, which is kind of funny. But yeah, definitely, yeah, that kind of reminds me of that. And also I like the fact that we actually got to hear a ghost story from Junpei of all things.
Hey, watch it. Fine, let's investigate. We'll each ask around for the rest of the week. I'll prove to you that my ghost story is just, this ghost story is just an urban legend.
Okay.
I appreciate that. The story is a bit unnerving.
Yeah, it is a little unnerving, but honestly, it's kind of cool to just hear. Because honestly, it's probably just a rumor.
Then I'll let you guys handle it. Just make sure you sleep with one eye open.
That's so mean. That is so mean, but it's funny at the same time. Okay, then. Okay, so there ended up being a dark hour event for the night, and the kid is actually back. Still no name to him, but...
Good evening.
Good evening? Hello. Who are you, and are you ever going to tell me who you are?
I came to see you again, as promised. How are you?
You kind of look like me. That's the one thing I've noticed. But I don't know if it's, like, supposed to be us when we were younger or not. Because he has a different set of eyes as well. So honestly, I don't know who he would be. But if anything, the closest thing I can think of is maybe it's a younger version of ourselves. But that's about it. It's you. Yeah, it is you.
I'm glad you remembered me.
I'm glad I remembered you too.
Now in another week, the moon will be full again. In the next ordeal, will be upon you, so be careful.
Be careful, you say? Okay.
I'll come again.
Okay, you'll come again. The boy has disappeared, and he gave us another warning about another full moon. Okay. So there's something connected to him and the full moons then, if he's always telling us about them. Well, since there might be some story in the daytime, we might as well keep going, since you never know. Sometimes there is some story in the daytimes. So, let's see here. Oh, it's Yukari, so I was right. Okay, let's see what Yukari's up to for 6-2.
Morning. You know what? From this day forward, I'm gonna do my best.
Good luck? Or ads? Yeah, and what?
Duh, the ghost story. Did you already forget what we talked about last night? You're hopeless. You better find out as much as you can, too. Remember, you only have until Friday. I'm counting on you, Spooks-kun.
Okay. Counting on me to really find what exactly? Okay, so with our social link for today, we're actually going to hang out with my favorite little French student here, because honestly I want to give him some screen time since I actually do like him.
Spooks-sama, I have been waiting for you. Let us go to the home economics room.
It seems Bebe wants to hang out with you. Since you have Naiji Matama, a persona of the Temperance Arcana, you feel like you're going to get along well with Bebe. Would you like to spend some time in the home economics room? Yeah, let's accept his offer.
Sewing is so much fun.
Bebe seems happy. I still don't understand why his name is Bebe, because his name really doesn't, say anything about, Bebe being his name, because his name is, well, it's very, very long, but if anything, you would think they would call him Jean, because that is, the most, basic part of his name. You would think that would be, the set one. Instead, they made a nickname for him instead, which is kind of funny. Gekko-kan High School, home economic room. 2 sewing machines buzz steadily in sync. You are having a good time hanging out with Bebe. Honestly, makes sense.
Today all work is over. Owari.
Owari?
Let's go to the sweet shop, Spook-sama. This is my favorite time to go in. So will you teach me?
Sure, let's go. Yeah, I can take you to the sweet shop. That sounds kind of cool.
Oh, you are the best. Thank you, arigato.
Bebe seems excited. Yeah, honestly, that sounds kind of fun.
Well then, shall we go? We'll go together, my Tomodachi, my friend.
Tomodachi? The only thing I know from Tomodachi is there's little Tomodachi pets. Is that actually what you call friend in Japan? Because I actually don't even know that. He decided to go to the sweet shop with Bebe. Okay, sounds like a fun time. That's actually one of the last places I thought we would end up going, because I didn't even know there was a sweet shop. UI Todai Strip Mall Sweet Shop. You're having a delectable time with Bebe. Okay, cool.
Orishi, that dessert was delicious. I am so happy, Orishi. I love the culture of Nihon, Japan. It's sugoi amazing.
Yeah, Japan is pretty great. I want to go there actually myself, to be honest.
Hi, yes. Japan's culture is #1, Ichiban. I wish I was born here.
Bebe seems very happy. Yeah, I want to actually go there at some point.
I want to learn everything about Nihon and become Japanese. Thank you for bringing me here, Spook-sama. Arigato. I have been on to, leaves back home. She's been helping me. I must tell her that I've been made a good friend, Tomodachi.
Well, Bebe seems truly grateful. Your relationship is stronger now. Makes sense. And honestly, he's one of my favorites, to be honest. He's just very nice, and that's actually just nice to see, because that's usually what kind of person I normally hang out with, is just someone that wants to be your friend because they want to be your friend. A mysterious voice rings in your head. With that, I believe we are at rank 3 of the Temperance now, I think. Thou art I, and thou. Thou show over blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Temperance Arcana, which is very nice. And honestly, I know that the Temperance has some personas I like. The Transfer Student Social Link has reached level 2. Okay, so it's off by 1. Your power to create personas of the Temperance Arcana has grown as well. Okay, always nice to hear, and hopefully Genbu actually is in here, and is actually Temperance this time around again.
Oh, look at the time. I would like to ask you more about Nihon. I'll talk to you later, Shinny.
Shinny indeed. Okay, we'll see you later. You decided to go back to the dorm. Okay, I actually ended up forgetting what day it was in the game, so we actually almost missed out on Tanaka here, so let's actually go see him.
Oh, it's you, Spooks. Are you free at the moment? If so, I can teach you a valuable life lesson. Free of charge, of course.
It seems President Tanaka wants to talk to you. Okay, would you like to talk to President Tanaka tonight? Yeah, of course. And it seems like we always rank him up, so honestly, we'll take whatever we can get.
You're enthusiastic.
President Tanaka seems pretty pleased. Okay, so let's see what our conversation's gonna lead to today, since, honestly, I wouldn't be able to guess.
Recently my alumni association organized a class reunion.
Sounds like fun, or sounds like a hassle? Well, knowing him, he's probably gonna think it as a hassle, so let's say it sounds like a hassle, since we wanna, be on his good side.
Indeed it was. I had to pay for transportation, membership renewal, and of course my hotel room.
President Tanaka seems disgusted.
I doubt you understand how I feel since you're still young, but a high school reunion is a very important event. It's the perfect opportunity to show everyone how pathetic their lives turn out. For example, I ran into a classmate who used to make fun of me for, only having rice in my bento, and another fellow who was once strung up my holy socks on the flagpole.
Oh, so now we are actually learning about him. So he was actually, now he's rich, but before he actually used to be, very on the other spectrum and actually be very poor if he's, running around with holy socks and stuff like that, and only having rice in his food. That's, I actually did not expect that out of a character like Tanaka, since, he seems like he would be, the kind of character that's always been rich, kind of thing. So that's actually different to know, which is actually kind of cool, because it makes him more, human than you would think he would be, because, he's this, devilish, sly, businessman that takes whatever he can at, basically he grabs as much as he possibly can, while not really caring about others in the process, kind of thing, based on what we've noticed. But, that's the last thing I would have expected from someone like him, because you would think he would be more caring about others if he was in that kind of a situation when he was younger. So that's kind of different.
Now they, both look at me with envy. Their annual salary doesn't even compare with my monthly income. My business is on a roll. My private life is also very satisfying. Let me take you under my wing. As our exclusive model, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't think I would extend this offer to just anyone.
You sense that President Tanaka has strong feelings for you. You feel like you understand him a little bit better now. So, based on his story, it sounds like maybe he might have been kind of like our character. Young student. Well, maybe he sees himself in us, maybe. We're not, exactly what he used to be, but he might think that just by, face value kind of thing. A mysterious voice rings in your head. That's another rank up for the Devil Arcana, and it seems like these are extremely easy since we've never had a, point where we never ranked him up. So honestly, this is, the easiest Arcana to get, as long as you had, the actual charm ranking or whatever you needed for this. So honestly, it's nice to actually see that this one's actually really easy. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Devil Arcana. Which is nice to hear. I hope there ends up being one that we actually like, though, since, I don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff unless we're, actually, focusing on that, actually merging personas and actually inside the dungeon for the Tartarus, so I don't really focus on that. The only thing I focus when it comes to that, on the free times, is actually having personas for the free times, and that's about it. The cheapest the better, honestly, to be completely honest, because you can save a lot of money, since the level and, actual, tier of the persona doesn't really matter when it comes to social links. Just having the persona actually gives you the extra points. So the businessman social link has reached level 6. Your power to create personas of the Devil Arcana has grown as well. Okay. Nice. Always nice to hear.
By the way, remember that 40,000 yen you gave me? I think we can call it even. My time is worth at least 100,000 yen per hour. Think of it as all the free advice I've given you.
True, I guess, even though it's not really advice, it's kind of more like, money laundering schemes, but sure. President Tanaka left with a grin on his face. Okay then, dude. Okay, with 6-3, it looks like Junpei's got something to say to us, so let's see how he's doing.
So dude, hey, are you looking into that ghost story?
A little. Yeah, a little bit.
I know you're lying, man. As for me, I've got better things to do. I say we just leave it to you, Catan. Besides, I have plenty of scary stories up my sleeve. I bet you pissed your pants when you heard that story the other night. They say it's true, though.
Okay then. Well, honestly, I probably is, honestly, you know what, to be honest. Okay, for our social link for today, honestly, I want to hang out with Bebe again, since, as I said, I actually like his character, so, honestly, let's see how he's doing.
Spooks-sama, I have been waiting for you. Let us go to the home economics room.
It seems Bebe wants to hang out with you. I also like how he actually stands in front of your classroom instead of sitting in the home economics room, so he actually goes out of his way to try and hang out with you, which that's actually really nice, because none of the other social links actually do that. So that's actually kind of cool. Since you have Naiji Mitama, a persona of the Temperance Arcana, you feel like you're going to get along well with Bebe. Would you like to spend some time with him in the home economics room after school? And that's a yes.
Sewing is so much fun.
Bebe seems pretty happy. Honestly, I don't blame him. He's a pretty cool dude. And honestly, I like his, energy. He's actually got a really nice vibe to him, in my opinion. Gekko-kan High School Home Economics Room. Two sewing machines buzz steadily in sync. You're having a good time hanging out with Bebe. I wouldn't blame it. He seems pretty nice. And honestly, I wouldn't blame hanging out with him, because, honestly, he's just a nice dude all around, honestly.
Let's take a break now. Spooks-sama, have you, gotten much better at this? Subarashi. Wonderful.
Thanks. Yeah, thank you, buddy.
I have to get better too. I am glad to have such a great friend, Tomodachi, as my rival.
You see me as a rival, not as... okay. I think he more means as, a friendly rival, kind of like the Pokemon, rivals nowadays. Not like a Gary Oak rival, but more like a Black and White or X and Y kind of rival. Kind of just, nice, friendly rival. Which makes sense, because, he doesn't seem to be an aggressive dude. Bebe seems pretty happy. You are always happy, aren't you, bud?
Spooks-sama, I would like, to make something Japanese, but what?
Something traditional? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, traditional would definitely fit the Japanese theme.
A kimono.
Bebe seems pretty excited.
It has to be a kimono. But that is very hard to make. I don't know how. Please is expensive. I will think about it. Arigato. Thank you for the advice. Spooks-sama, you are the only one I can talk to here. You are so nice.
Oh, that's actually sad. Wait, so based on what he just said, that we're his only friend. That sucks. For someone as nice as him, that's actually really sad. Because he actually seems like a really cool dude to actually hang around. This would be someone I would actually hang out with in, real life, to be honest. Someone just, full of life and wonder, looking towards the future kind of thing. He's actually really, really, really chill. Bebe seems truly grateful. Your relationship is stronger now. Well, that's rank 3 of the Temperance Arcana, just like that. Mysterious voice rings in your head. And with that, thou art I, and I am thou. And thou shalt now have her blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Temperance Arcana. I tried to get it. I couldn't remember it because, I still got that Persona 4 one in my head. Now, the Transfer Student social link has reached level 3. Your power to create personas of the Temperance Arcana has grown as well. Always nice to hear, since the Temperance is all the healing personas. So honestly, any good healing personas would be nice.
Oh, look at the time. I must be going home now.
Okay, we'll see you later then. You decided to go back to the dorm. Okay, continuing on with what Yuko told us, there is a monk here that actually is available for us to actually hang out with. So, let's see what he's actually up to. Hello.
Where's my booze?
The lazy-eyed monk is drinking. You have mustered up enough courage to talk to him.
Booze? Where's my booze? I don't got nothing to say to anyone who doesn't have any booze.
Okay then. So let's go get him some booze then. Okay, so we just come over here, I guess. You want a drink? You're underage, aren't you? Oh, it's for the monk upstairs, huh? I see. In that case, how about you do me a favor first? Can you go around and take everyone's order? If you do that, I'll bring you a drink upstairs for them. Okay. So we just go and find out what they want. I'm not gonna read through all these, I'll be honest. We'll just, kinda gloss over them. Okay, lucky drink is apple martini, oolong, okay, Mary, okay, good to know. How about this one? This one is apple, oolong, and then, wait a minute. Oh, we talked the same one, okay. Margarita, bloody, and then this guy wants a Oolong, okay. And then how about this lady? Screwdriver. And then Margarita, screwdriver. Okay, easy. Okay, now we have everything. Okay, so let's give him the order. Then, what does the girl sitting in the back want? She wants a bloody. Okay, I see. How about the girl standing in the one in front of the chair? She wants a margarita. Hers was easy. I see. And the girl that's dancing, she wants a screwdriver. And then the last guy wants an oolong. I see. What about the guy over there? What does he want? He wants an oolong tea, which isn't... Actually, I think oolong tea's not even alcoholic, isn't it? Because, that's the one with the little orbs in it, right? I see. Alright, I'll start on the drinks. It's kind of like berries, kind of. Hey, you got everyone's order right, so thank you for the help. So, what was it you wanted? Oh yeah, a drink for the monk upstairs. I bet he wants brandy again. Okay, I'll take it to him. Okay, thank you, buddy. And just like that, the monk now has his, brandy, and now we can actually meet him. You told the monk that you ordered some brandy. That must have impressed him, because he started talking to you. Hello, buddy.
You look awfully young, kid. You still in high school? What are the employees here thinking letting you in? Well, since you got me a drink, I'll pretend you're a parent, so, I'm your parent, so you don't get thrown out of here. Well, come on, kid. Sit down having to look up at you and strain my neck.
Okay, we can sit down. So this is when Club Escapade actually could serve alcohol, since we knew in Persona 4 that when we actually came here, they actually started like taking out alcohol out of the club, and then it became more of like a teen and adult kind of like orientation, kind of like place for people to hang out. So that's actually, so I wonder if we'll end up getting into like, when they actually started like banning that kind of stuff, because it happened sometime in either Persona 3 or sometime after Persona 3. So I wonder if that will end up having some kind of thing going on here, which is kind of funny to think about it, honestly.
So you wanted to see where adults spend their time, man? Well, don't worry. In 2 or 3 more years, you'll be old enough to hang out here unsupervised.
I guess.
Just take it easy, kid. You'll be illegal before you know it. No need to rush. Acting like an adult only makes you look more like a kid.
True.
Well, I guess it sounds kind of funny coming from an alcohol-drinking, cigar-smoking monk, eh?
Yeah, that does sound kind of funny. Does alcohol taste good, or what does a cigar taste like? I don't really care about cigars, but I've had alcohol before. Honestly, it really depends on alcohol, to be honest. Honestly, the more like, fruitier, like, juice-like drinks are the better stuff to drink, in my opinion. But honestly, I'd rather just have, like, a sweet tea or, like, fruit drinks in general. Because I like juices and I also like coffees. So honestly, yeah, stuff like that. Does alcohol taste good? That's the only one I really care about. I don't care about smoking at all.
Some say it does. I just drink to get drunk. It makes me feel good. You seem to be optimistic about the future. Well, don't get your hopes up too high, kid. That's the way you won't be disappointed when things don't work out. 'Cause then you'll have to smoke and drink just to get through the day.
Okay. And it's also kind of weird that a monk's actually smoking and drinking, since this is, like, completely against the, like, the monk kind of way. Because monks, their actual, like, way of actually living is they kind of, like, they take away worldly possessions, and this is, like, they're, like, how they're supposed to be, but he's, like, the complete opposite of how he's supposed to be. I wonder how he actually became like this, because, usually they would be, like, excommunicated if they were to be found out like that. So honestly, that's kind of different to see a monk, like, smoking and drinking, because that's completely against their way of life.
You're not the like those punks I see running around town these days. Can't say the same for my son, though. Always, being taken in by the police for questioning. I'm gonna remember your face, kid. Next time you come in here, I'm gonna have you thrown out. Got it?
Oh, okay. You've become acquaintance with the monk. He's gonna throw us out apparently next time, though. So how do we actually become acquaintance with him if he's not gonna let us stay in here? A mysterious voice rings in your head. With that, we officially now have the Tower Arcana, because, as I told you earlier, he was a tower. Thou shalt have your blessing when thou chooses to create a persona of the Tower Arcana. which is always nice to see. And honestly, the tower is like one of the stronger Persona classes, so honestly, getting that really early is really nice. You have established a new social link. Okay. And also, tower is like a really late game stuff. You are getting sleepy. Well, I wouldn't blame me.
Well, when you have your fill, go home and don't come back.
Okay, you decided to go back to the dorm. I guess we'll see you sometime soon, even though you don't want us to be here. Okay, for 6-4, it looks like Yukari's got something for us. She's probably gonna ask us if we've actually been looking into the ghost stories, which we really haven't, since, as Junpei said, let's just let her do that kind of thing, since it doesn't seem like we have to do any actual investigations in this game, unlike Persona 4. So we'll just leave her to it, honestly.
Morning. This sucks. I spent so much time thinking about ghost stories that now I'm having nightmares.
Don't overdo it, or how's it going? Yeah, don't overdo it, please.
Don't worry, I'm fine. But there's so many stupid rumors going around that it's tough to put them all together. I did get some useful information, though. I'm gonna look into it more today.
Okay, well, please don't overdo it, because you're having nightmares, but if you really want to keep going, then so be it. Okay, for our social link for today, let's see how Chihiro is doing, since, you know, we might as well hang out with her, since we kind of been neglecting some characters, and this is one of them that we should be probably hanging out with, since, as you know, she was in Persona 4, and honestly, I did say I would like to get to know her a little bit more, so this is honestly the best way to do so.
Oh, Spooks-san, are you on your way home? Would you like some company?
It seems Chihiro wants to walk home with you. Yeah, sure. Since the Unprincipality, the persona of the Justice Arcana, you feel like you should get along well with Chihiro. Would you like to spend some time with her after school? Yeah, of course. So let's see how we're doing.
Yeah. Then, let's go somewhere for a while.
Chihiro seems happy. If I remember correctly, we ended up walking in the complete opposite way of her actual house in the last one. So honestly, I wonder how this one's gonna go. And it looks like we ended up going to Bunkichi and Mitsuko's store, which is kind of funny. You went to Todai Strip Mall, bookworms use books. It would have been cool to actually, like, meet Mitsuko and Bunkichi through, actually this social link. That would have been kind of cool. You browse through the used bookstore with Chihiro. Did we find anything good?
Sorry to subject you to this.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry.
If you say so, thank you.
Chihiro seems happy.
I was so busy searching for through books. I'm sorry if I ignored you, Spooks-san.
It's fine. Honestly, we're just here to kind of help you, like, you know, break out of your shell.
I'm sorry it took so long. This place had so many interesting books. I was having trouble deciding. Do you read much, Spooks-san?
Not really, to be honest. I only read, like, through games, but for the choices we have, I read classics or I read manga. Well, I don't really read manga. I've read manga before, but honestly, I like reading books more than manga, to be honest. So, I read the classics, I guess.
Really? I didn't think you'd be into that.
Chihiro seems pretty happy.
The classics aren't very entertaining, but I can respect what the authors were trying to accomplish.
Honestly, the same, honestly.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is, probably isn't the best place to talk. We may be disturbing other patrons.
Yeah, maybe.
Spooks-san, is it boring for me to hang out around with, a nerd like me?
Yeah, not really, no. Honestly, you're more like me, to be honest, when it comes to personality, so, outside of recording, so, yeah, honestly, it's not actually bad to hang out here, to be honest.
I'm glad to hear that. I've been worried about it for a while.
Chihiro seems to be relieved.
Today I was able to, be myself with you, Spooks-san. That's a big step for me. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Chihiro seems pretty grateful for your time together. Your relationship is stronger now, and it should be ranked 2 since I remember only hanging out with her once before. A mysterious voice rings in your head, and let's see if I'm actually right, since I'm pretty sure we only got to hang out with her only once before. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou show her blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Justice Arcana. And honestly, it kind of fits since, Hidetoshi, the other, the class student council member that we also hang out with for the Emperor is also ranked 2, so honestly, they're kind of, like, evened out if you really think about it. The Treasurer Social Link has reached level 2, although I would like to hang out with her a little bit more, but I'm trying to finish off like some other ones as well. Your power to create personas of the Justice Arcana has grown as well, which is always nice to hear, since the Justice does have some really good ones. I really like the Principality, the like anything from like kind of like winged like knights. I actually really like those ones, including the power one. That one's actually really cool. It seems Chihiro thinks of you as a friendly senpai and student council. However, you're still just casual acquaintances, which makes sense. We're just starting to get to know each other. It's getting dark out. Yeah, it seems like it would be.
I'll see you in school. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Chihiro. You decided to go back to the dorm. Okay, for the night, let's actually hang out with the monk. Since we just unlocked him, we might as well hang out with him as much as possible.
It's you.
The monk seems to be drinking by himself. Well, you spend some time with the monk. Yeah, sure. I wonder if we'll end up getting his name soon.
What a strange kid.
The monk seems amused. I almost said unamused, but he definitely seems amused. But I thought he was going to kick us out, though. Didn't he say that?
Hey, I remember you. I told you not to come back here. Kids.
We're going to come here anyways, bud.
Well, I don't care as long as you don't get on my nerves. Here, take a seat.
So,
what are you doing here, kid?
None of your business.
You're absolutely right. It isn't any of my business.
The monk seems amused. I don't blame him.
But watch your mouth, kid. You shouldn't be saying something like that to an adult. If you were my son, I'd give you a sweet kick in the ass. You don't have to revere me, but at least show me some respect.
I'm sorry? Yeah, I'm sorry, I guess.
Mutatsu. That's my Buddhist name, of course.
Okay, so now we have his name, Mutatsu, but it's not his real name, though. Mutatsu seems to be proud of his name. Okay.
And don't forget to put a sign at the end. The world's not a forgiving place, kid. You gotta show other people some respect.
Okay. Mutatsu lectured you. You felt kindness behind his harsh words. You understand Mutatsu better now, I guess. He seems like he's got like a rough exterior, but he's actually kind of like nice on the inside. Kind of like, what do you call him? Trying to remember his name. The gun shop owner in Persona 5 is a good example. Or Kanji from Persona 4. So kind of like that. He's like very tough on the outside, but really like kind of like soft on the inside, it seems. Although it's very hard to tell it based on what we got so far. I could be wrong, he could be tough on the inside as well, but I'm gonna guess he might be one of those where he's like kind of like softer on the inside. Based on if we hang out with him enough, he might actually show his like actual colors kind of thing. A mysterious voice rings in your head. And with that, it's rank 2 of the Tower Arcana. Honestly, not bad. I definitely like getting a rank up for that, since as I said, it's a really good Arcana. Thou art I and I am thou. Thou showeth your blessing when thou chooseth to create a persona of the Tower Arcana. Which is, as I said, really, really, really good. The Unusual Monk Social Link has reached level 2. The power to create personas of the Tower Arcana has grown as well. And also, it doesn't look like we might be able to make it to the full moon in today's episode, so we will be doing the full moon in the next episode, though, but I will do one more day in-game. It's just that this actually ended up being longer than I thought it would, to be completely honest. And it's more than likely because of the fact that now that we actually have nighttime social links, it makes a lot more sense. Because I remembered when we had nighttime social links in Persona 4, it actually made the, the social links feel longer than they normally would be. You're getting sleepy. Well, I wouldn't blame you, you've been here for quite some time. And you normally don't have any social links at night, so I don't blame you, Makoto/Spooks, to be honest.
Oh, well, I don't really care what happens to somebody else's kid, but just go home, alright? And don't ever come back here.
Okay, well, we're coming back here anyways. You decided to go back to the dorm. Okay, we'll see you later, Mutatsu, if that's actually your real name. Okay, with 6-5, let's see how Yukari's doing, since she wants to continue off with her ghost story stuff, so honestly, let's see what she's got.
Hey, remember what he talked about on Monday? The ghost story. Let's talk about it some more tonight.
Okay, sounds like fun. Yeah, sure.
Yep, I heard some interesting stories. Don't forget, okay?
Okay, so we're gonna have some story tonight. Okay, that's good to know. That's actually really good to know, okay. We'll remember that then. Okay, look at that. We actually have some story during the daytime at the school, which is actually kind of nice.
Well, today's Friday. Did you two ask around like I said?
No. I'll be honest, I did not.
Hi. We had something planned for today.
Yep, she planned something for us later tonight.
I know. I'm just kidding. Man, you have such a short temper.
Yeah, she really does. She's actually more aggressive than she is, which is kind of funny.
Then we'll meet in the lounge after school. Don't forget.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay then. So we'll be seeing her again. But we already kind of knew that, though. Okay then, kind of specific. We actually probably didn't even need that extra since, we had the morning, but... okay then. Well, let's go hang out with Bebe, since I think that's who I want to end up hanging out with for today anyways. So let's see how he's doing.
Spooks-sama, you were coming today, right?
It seems Bebe wants to talk to you. Since you have Naigi Matama, a persona of the Temperance Arcana, you feel like you two will get along well. So, would you like to spend some time with the at the home economics room after school? Yeah, sure. Let's hang out with them.
Arigato. Thank you.
Bebe seems pretty happy. Okay, let's see how Bebe's doing. Since, honestly, I wonder how his story is going to progress. Gekko-kan High School Home Economics Room. Okay, so it's planned for today, Bebe. He seems like he's upset about something. Bebe, who's usually very talkative, is very quiet. Are you alright? Yeah, are you, bud?
You can tell something is wrong.
Bebe seems surprised. So what's going on, bud?
Last night, my Delont, was taken away by the angels.
Oh, aw, poor dude. What do you mean? Since I can't actually just say I feel bad for you or something.
Spooks-sama, woman.
Bebe started crying. Aw, sorry, bud.
Sorry, goma nasai. She was the reason I was able to come to Japan. And now she's been, taken away. She helped me so much, and, I could not do anything for her.
Aw, sorry, bud.
I was holding this inside, because I know that crying will not help. But seeing the look on your face, Spooks-sama,
She seems devastated by his loss. Bebe has confided in you. Aw, I'm sorry, bud. I didn't know that, that would end up happening to him. That's actually kind of sad. I'm sorry, bud. A mysterious voice rings in your head. With that, I believe we're rank 4 now, right? I'm trying to remember since, a lot of things has happened. Thou and I am thou. Thou show of your blessing when thou chooses to create a persona of the Temperance Arcana. Which, as we know, is good to hear since, healing personas are definitely nice. The transfer student social link has reached level 4. Your power to create personas of the Temperance Arcana has grown as well. Okay. Nice to hear.
Sorry, Gamma Nasu. Nasai. I can't work today. Jenny.
Oh, okay. You decided to go back to the dorm. Okay, we'll see you later, buddy. Sorry about your loss and everything. It's actually really sad. Oh, okay. We just went straight into the nighttime then.
Okay, as we agreed on Monday, we'll now hold a meeting to discuss what we've learned.
Okay, what are we gonna talk about?
Wow, you're really into this.
Yeah, she really is.
Of course, I got lots of good info. It turns out no angry ghost was involved.
Which makes sense.
Oh, so, that's what's important, huh?
It's gotta be something to do with the, bullying then, since that was an important part of the story earlier.
First off, let's talk about how this rumor got started. Since a girl was found on school grounds, there's at least one similarity to the ghost story.
Okay.
But why did the rumor spread so fast, if this was the first time anything happened?
The ghost did it, her dying message, there were 3 victims. Let's go with that one, there were 3 victims. That seems very specific.
Correct.
Okay.
But yeah, I was surprised when I found out the reason. Over the next few days, there were 2 more similar incidents. All 3 victims had been hospitalized. No wonder people were talking. Next, the victims are in different classes, and they don't seem to be connected.
Okay.
However, they did have one thing in common. What was it?
When is this, quiz show?
True.
Do you know?
They ate out a lot, they hung out together, they went to our school. Well, if it's a, if there's bullying going on, it's probably a bullying squad then. And we know that the girl was a bully based on although we never met them, Yukari did, and through a third-person perspective, it would make sense that it was a bully squad. So, let's say they hang out together. Did they?
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
Not just once or twice either. They got in with the bad crowd, and we're always out late. It can't just be coincidence.
Okay.
So to find out what happened, we're gonna do some field research.
Okay, some field research, you say?
Field research? Are you kidding?
Field research sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, there's the one place where the 3 victims were regulars.
Really? There's a place they used to hang out?
Wait, you're not talking about that place behind, Port Island Station, are you?
Oh, you're familiar with it.
What are you talking about?
You can't go there. I've heard some nasty rumors about that place.
Nasty rumors?
So, well then, we should all go together.
Okay, sure.
You'll come, right?
Of course. Yeah, we are the leader, we gotta come.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Forget it. That place is bad news. I mean, don't you think we're getting in over our heads?
Well, we're saving the world, so honestly nothing is getting over our heads at this point.
But till now, all we've done is take orders. Does that feel right to you?
I guess not.
I know what you mean, but man, do you have to say it like that? I guess I don't have a choice, do I?
Yeah, you really don't, bud.
Okay, we'll go tomorrow night then.
Okay, so that ended up being, good that I planned on today being the final day for our adventure today. So it looks like we actually have some big stuff coming in the next episode. You agreed to go hang out tomorrow night. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, with a quick save and a quick cut, we're going to be doing our final thing for today. And that's going to be hanging out with our friendly, or not so friendly, monk friend, Mutatsu.
Oh, it's you.
Mutatsu seems to be drinking by himself. Will you spend some time with Mutatsu? Sure. I wonder if he's like Tanaka where you will always rank up with him or not. Probably not, though.
What a strange kid.
Mutatsu seems amused. I don't blame him, honestly. We're kind of like, strange in a way. And our character, due to him being as silent as he is, I don't blame him for thinking we're kind of strange.
I think your face looks familiar. You here again, kid? Even Buddha's not that forgiving. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna hand you over to the bouncer and... Well, there's no Buddha in this world. So alright, kid. Stop looking at me like, that and sit down.
Okay, we'll sit down and hang out with you, bud.
So tell me, is it fun facing an old monk like me, who his own wife can't love him?
Really? That happened to you?
How come you're always alone when I see you? Don't you got any friends, kid?
Yeah, I do. I don't have any friends. I guess not. Well, to get on his good side, we'll say that. I don't have any friends. So it looks like his social link does have where it will always rank up since he have, pluses in there. So he will be one of those ones that eventually would have just like a random date where we just have to spend some time with him and not get any dialogue out of him. Okay, good to know, actually.
Either, you like being alone or you got problems. In any case, well said. No hesitations whatsoever.
Mutatsu seems amused.
Don't worry, if you don't have any friends, most of life's troubles have to do with others.
I guess.
Let's find a friend is someone you hold dear. True friendship is seen through the heart, kid, not the eyes.
Okay.
People always want something in a relationship. They only really love themselves. You don't call someone who doesn't like you a friend, do you? No, you don't. 'Cause you know you won't get nothing from them, right? Which means in this world, there's no one you can hold dear. At the end of your lonely road of love, kid, you're the only one left standing there.
That's a very sad way of thinking of it, but I guess you're right. Even though I don't see it that way.
But you see, those dames over there, the ones on the dance floor. If you could bring one of them over here, I'll be your friend in return. What do you think?
Okay then. Mutatsu seems to trust you. You understand Mutatsu better now. I guess. He's very strange, but I guess so. A mysterious voice rings in your head. That's rank 3 of the Tower Arcana. Not bad, honestly. Since, as I say, it's a really good Arcana. So honestly, not bad that we were actually able to get this today. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have her blessing when thou choosest to create persona of the Tower Arcana. Which, as I said, is nice to hear, since, you know, it was really late game that we got it in the previous series, so honestly, I'll take it. The unusual monk social link has reached level 3. Your power to create personas of the Tower Arcana has grown as well. Okay. Okay, so what else for you, Mutatsu? You are getting sleepy. Okay, so...
Too tired to talk, to him. You look like you're gonna doze off any second now. Go home for now, kid. You're gonna come back in again anyways, even if I tell you not to, right?
Yep. True. At least he knows us now. You decide to go back to the dorm. Okay, and with that, I already know that it's going to take us down to our bedroom more than likely. So, with that, today's episode has been pretty fun. We got a lot done. Although, my recording ended up going to about 2 hours. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like 1 hour and 30 minutes for you guys, which kind of makes sense, and it's kind of reminiscent of the Persona 4 days, if you really... Well, honestly, we didn't play Persona 4 that long ago, but still. Honestly, with that, we got a lot done in today's episode, and a lot of ranks, and a lot of new things learned, and we also know that we're going to have some big stuff happening in the next episode. Well, we know we're going to do the full moon operation, but we also have some kind of, like, scouting business we're going to be doing as well. So honestly, it kind of makes sense that we keep both of those in the same episode, since, honestly, it kind of wraps up the story in a nice way, if you really think about it, since, you know, we finished the full moon operation and we ended up doing 2 social links anyways. So, you know what? 2 extra days before this, the actual full moon operation kind of makes sense in a way, I guess you could say. So with that, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, and in the next episode, we're going to be doing our next full moon operation. I'm gonna more than likely probably fight off with a boss of some sort, since we know full moon operations come with bosses. I don't know if it's just gonna be 1, 2, 3, who even knows. But honestly, whatever happens is what happens. So with that, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, keep being spooky, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.